Broadlands Lake today, but with a bit of a change because we are on the lower lake. Hopefully we can bring you a few bangers. Hopefully. Hey,
well,
nice.
we hope so. Normally on this lake, we should have a hatful, really.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We see what bring you, and hopefully we can bag a few. Yeah, boy. Let's be having it then. Well, what I've done, left hand rod. Yeah, let me show you, it's easier. So my left hand rod is now just down by this tree here. I did chuck a bit of bait out there. That's the Nash rod. Right hand rod is over to this little bunch of rushes there and reeds. I don't think I'm quite close enough. So what I might do very shortly is put that a little bit closer, because I said it's an informational kind of video. These fish there, all these bream look. But yeah, like I say, you got to pretty much be within inches from that island. I don't think I'm close enough. So I'm gonna give it an hour, and then I'm gonna put that right hand rod just a little bit closer and see what happens. I did just have a take on that left hand rod. Whoa! Left hand rod did just have a little take. Liner or a pickup. More likely to be a bream. I think Wayne said he's had a bream around there as well, unfortunately. Unlucky mate, they don't count, but he is still one up. I don't know what's happening. I'm just having an absolute nightmare. But yeah, keep you updated and let you know what's going on.
The rod out by the island hasn't had a single touch, so I'm going to switch it over onto a CC Moore Pro Stim dumbbell wefter, lined up on a lovely slip D rig, armed with the OMC lock hook. Can't go wrong. Yeah, boy. Fish number one. This was caught on the new Nash. I always forget the name.
Citrus.
The Nash Citrus, with a little citrus pop-up on the top of it. Stunning little dark common. I reckon we're going to have a night of it.
That is the first one for me. Tiny little common off the top, just by the snag there. I'm going to give it some carp care because it's got a little bit of a damage on its mouth. It is only a little one, so I'm going to I'm going to give it some carp care and get this one slipped back quick time. Happy days. Time's getting on a little bit now, but I have just had that little one. It wasn't massive, but it gets me off the mark. A little bit smaller than Wayne's one, I think. Both agreed on that. Oh, poke jump then. But yeah, like I say, seems to be a little bit more active on the top now. I think fish been a bit spooked in these swims. I don't know what's going on. It's not normally like this here, especially in springtime. Normally it's as you saw it earlier with the fish on the top, and it's predominantly like that for the majority of the time. Sorry, I'm not looking directly at the camera. I'm just keeping an eye on the water because I've only got one rod out again. They are feeding, but they're being very, very wary about the way they're coming up now. Popped up with a little bit of bait just down in that snag where I just had that fish. It was a lovely looking mirror down there, to be fair, that was after, and this one come along and just nicked bait just as mirror coming behind it, and it spooked it out of there. It did come up and mouth it, but it spat it straight back out. I wasn't trying to strike into it or anything because I didn't want to spook the swim. So I knew potentially I could have had one out there, and I did. Little jackpot is going crazy out there. There's obviously got a small of roach and God knows what bashing around. It's that time of year now. Yeah, I haven't caught a glimpse of this ghosty again. It did come back in this margin down there where I'm going to be fishing tonight. I think I'm going to stick with that one. I'm going to keep left hand rod down there, keep that right hand rod over to the island. Did have a potential take earlier. That was on the Nash, but at the moment it's on the CC more. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. You know what's going on later. Coming up to 8 o'clock now, and it's me and Wayne, we both just said it's not fishing like what it normally does. It really weird. So obviously we were on the fish earlier. I don't know whether we spoke the swims or what, but it's not normally like this. Normally it is literally a runs water where you're struggling to keep a rod in the water at times. Today, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, sorry about the sizzling if you can hear that. We've got our dinner on the go. Opted for burgers tonight. We're going to go with some bacon burgers. Burgers. And we don't want to burn. We don't want no burners. But yeah, like I say, don't know what's happening. Might pick up. We do apologise, but bait. Not done any of this before. We're trying something a little bit different. Very similar. We don't normally use pop-ups. We normally use a bottom bait with a fake corn chopper, and that is what I've got on that right hand rod. I'm really tight to that island. Neither one of the island rods have gone, which is quite worrying. Are we on the fish still, or are the fish just around the other side of the lake? But yeah, I'm gonna flip these burgers before they burn, and keep you updated on what's going on. We've done a little lap around the lake. We did see a good show. It was a pretty decent fish as well. It did leap right out of the water, but after doing a lap, not much to go on. So, as you saw in the previous clip, few previous clips actually, when we got here, I was fishing the swims. That's why we chose these swims, not just because I can park my car behind me and load my gear out. Yeah, I'm not that type of angler, as you're well aware. More than happy to walk miles if I got to. That was. Just slap the water right in front of your pods. A few bats hanging around there. Tell it's spring, not on the 3rd of May. But yeah, like I say, we've opted for something a little bit different. I have, when sticking to his guns, he's still fishing a slip D, as you would have seen his method of fishing. I've moved over to the multi-rig only because if you check our previous video, my one at Longbridge, I had 3 hook pulls. That's not good. Something needed changing, so gone with a multi-rig because the simple fact, not only is it going to save me on components, but for the sake of a few seconds to change a hook, that's all it takes. I haven't got to retie rigs and things like that. I can just whack a new hook straight on and I'm fishing again. And it's still a slip D. So that's my go-to rig. It has been for the last 15, 16 months now. Do spinner rigs, but I just prefer a slip D. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'm going to leave it at that. Just wanted to go over, obviously, as well. This will probably be, I wouldn't say my last session at Broadlands for a little while. It might be for a little while because I have just joined Club Water. Unfortunately, it wasn't the one that I was hoping for. It was my second choice, so I'm happy with that. Managed to get on there. So there is a new campaign that will be coming, which I'm happy about, which is a very, very weedy water from what I'm told. There is some absolute lovely looking fish in there, some real scaly bangers. I'm telling you, some of the fish that I've looked at and seen on the Facebook page, they are lovely. They really are stunning looking fish, and you know, we're all a bit of a sucker for a fully scale. I am anyway. But yeah, there's some lovely fish. Nice fish. I'm not joking. So I'm happy to get on there. There is plenty of you can get out of here. I don't want you in here. The Mozzie light on as well. Zapped. Yeah, I'm waffling on again, but I'm on a club water. I'm gonna be doing campaign on the club water, but I've got something else which I think I have spoke about previous on other videos about campaigning the river. That one, I've done a few sessions over the past year. They weren't very successful. I had a few good chub, but the carp just seems to dodge a bullet every single time. Say there was a few sessions where I had good runs and it's come to nothing, and then I literally was watching a common come and take. I had 2 bits of corn on, and it literally picked it up, mouthed it, and spat it right in front of me. I was like, oh my god, like, right under my feet. So this year it's going to be. I've got 2 campaigns that I'm going to be doing. I think Wayne's going to be campaigning Broadlands because he didn't want to join the club. It's his own personal preference, you know what I mean? That's his choice. That's what he wanted to do. He's happy to go and fish like Coke and Farm and things like that, and hopefully continue the videos on from there. Obviously, I'm still going to fish with him. We're still going to fish together, but my main go-to now for this year will be on the club and down at the river, because I've never caught a river carp, and that is just something I'd love to catch a river carp. That is definitely something that I'm looking forward to trying again this year. Done a few sessions just before close season. Hopefully when that campaign video does come out, you will see what I'm on about, but I'm not going to touch too much on that. I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully in the next video there is a fish on the bank. Good morning. Unfortunately for myself, a very quiet night. Not great sleep, but very quiet night. Wayne had one. A little mirror. Mid-double, I think he said. Have a look at that shortly. Just gonna set up this surface gear. Sorry, I'm not watching you. I'm currently watching the water. I've got the fish over there taken off the top. Chuck that pack of hooks back in there. The band, tie a band on. The brewmaid, wherever I've put that, but they are still taking off the top, and that ghostie's back. So hopefully, won't be too long. Should have a fish in the net, which would be nice. So I don't have these bloody bands on. Can I do this early morning? Let's find out. Ooh. Needle just back through on itself. Go through that. It's too early for this. It's too early. I haven't had my first coffee yet. There we go. Happy days. Lovely, jubbly. So we do that. Yeah, like I say, got the carp taken off the top out there. That's all sorted. So get a few more floaters out there, a couple more freebies. Not going too mad with it today. I'm going to follow the fish around the lake, I think, a little bit, and hopefully try and get a few of the decent ones out of there. Boy, I've got to lap this lake 10, 15, 20 times. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to try and get one now. Leave it at that.
Fish number 2 for me. Another little fighter. I put up a little bit of a scrap this morning, but happy days. I reckon he weighs about £8, something like that. But hopefully we get a few more today.
That is fish number 2 for me. Off the top, this one again. Seems to be taking a lot off the top. There's a lot of scum that's sitting on top of the surface over there, so it's getting a bit annoying, but battling through it. Yeah, it's number 2, so I'm happy with that. Get a quick still shot, get this one slipped back, and hopefully we bring you a few more. Happy days. Finally, low double ghosty, just from the snag over there. But yeah, it's run me round the reeds a little bit. There's a bit of a ball late getting it in, but we managed to finally get one. Been targeting the ghosties since I got here. Sorry about the wind there. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. Happy days. That is the end of our lower lake journey. Fortunately, we didn't haul like we was expecting, like we normally do. It's been quite a tough session, isn't it? Really.
Very tough, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever. Like, I don't think I've ever expected to catch so many fish, and it just didn't happen at all.
No, it's been really quiet. We even walked around the main lake just to see anything. We did see some fish, but unfortunately, there's people fishing there. We had no chance of jumping in there. Yeah, we had some nice fish. Pretty scaly one, and had that ghostie to end the session. Literally, that was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, lovely
20
fish.
minutes ago, so can't moan. I lost a really, really lovely one, which I'm really, really gutted about, unfortunately. The trouble when you use £10 floater line and there's snags around, you will get broken up. What happens? Yeah, it's fishing. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, that's the lower lake. As I said earlier, I think when you're going to be campaigning the main lake,
Yeah, I expect so. I'm going to do quite a lot here, I think.
Wayne's going to continue that. Obviously, I'm on club water now, so I've got campaigns to do there. I've got the river campaign coming up. The season reopens 16th of June, so I'll be straight down there. Still will be fishing Broadlands and various other venues, complexes.
The best thing about it, look at the weather, people.
Lovely.
The summer might just finally be here.
We hope so. We hope so.
Happy days.
Yeah, boy.